Hey everybody, this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer, and welcome to a new playthrough video. I am going to be playing Aliens, Another Glorious Day in the Corps. This is just such a fun game, especially if you're like me and you are just a mega fan of the entire Aliens franchise. So tonight I'm going to be playing Mission 3 Survive, and let me just give you a rundown of the setup before we get to playing. Alright, so Ripley and Newt are in medbay here, and they are locked. These two doors have been barricaded by, I guess, Burke. And Burke has placed two facehugger tokens in here. These facehugger tokens act as alien tokens, which means they move 6. And when they get next to a character, that character must make a defense roll. If they fail it, they are automatically impregnated or implanted with the alien, which... it's not good. I mean, I don't know. That just seems really, really hard. But I guess in the movie, they were locked in. So there's a crate here that Ripley, if she can make it to, she could get a weapon. The rest of the Marines are in this control center here, and they have to be placed in this section right here according to the rules. There are 2 terminals here that if a character is within range of one, they can do a tech test. And if they're successful, they can reveal the number underneath one of the... blip tokens. This is the cool thing. I now get to use the what do you call them? The sentry guns. You can place these anywhere you like, but there are rules. The sentry gun will fire at anything in its forward arc if it moves, including Marines, Ripley, Newt. So they can't come out here if these things still have ammo. They'll get shot. Each one of these has 450 ammo. It goes down by 50, so each one of them will have 9 shots. When a blip moves in front of it, you roll a die on a 7 or less, the blip is obliterated. If it's an alien with a stack of tokens underneath it, doesn't matter. Anything, any one target and any tokens underneath it are obliterated. If it misses, it misses. But it will shoot the next time that token moves. So you will get more opportunities. It just means you're going to be depleting ammo very, very fast. Let's see, what else? Blips and blips. Turn 1. There is no motion tracker card drawn on until turn 2. Beginning on, I think it said beginning on turn 4. Yeah, beginning on turn 4, you'll roll a single Marine die. And if the die is equal to or less than the turn, is it equal to or less than? Yeah, equal to or less than the turn number, Bishop has called in the dropship. There are 2 exits, A and B. I don't know which one to get to because I will also roll randomly to see where the dropship lands, A or B. I'm hoping A because if it lands on B, I'm going to have to move all my cards. So we'll see. So, of course, the Marines aren't quite sure which one they're going to have to get to yet. So they're going to stay hunkered in here, hopefully rescue Ripley. We shall see. I've got spawn point 1, 2, 3, 4, where the motion tracker will reveal new spawn points. My characters have their leader cards out. I've got not Vasquez. I've got Hicks going to go first. Then I just went blank on her name. Vasquez, and then Ripley. So that is the current setup. I think I've got the dials all set right for the shooting. I've shuffled the motion tracker deck per the rules. I've shuffled the endurance deck. I've got the blips shuffled and put out. I am ready to go with this game. I'm going to take a real fast break here and just double check that everything's right. And then I'm going to get started playing. All right, time to play. It's the Marine phase. Before I forget, I moved Ripley between Hicks and Vasquez. Usually I put her at the end. But I was thinking that if I got her after the Marines could unlock the door and then she could run. But I counted the squares, and that's just not possible, even with the barricaded doors. So I'm just not going to move it back because I've already moved all their cards and stuff. So reset aim dials. Done. Nobody's taking a shot. Resolve activation abilities. Well, Hicks has an activation that says you may draw an endurance card. Sure. Okay, what do I do? Set a character's aim dial to that character's aim number. That doesn't really help Ripley. Oh well. I forgot to move her combat gun knife there. So Vasquez has a knife and a smart gun. Ripley has nothing, so she doesn't have a thing. All right, so Hicks has got to get one of these doors down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's one activation. He needs to do a tech roll. 5 or less. Man, his tech is horrible. 2. Hey, he did it. I don't have barricade things to indicate. I'm just going to move Hicks on here to indicate, to remind me that that's not barricaded. I forgot to use little barricade markers. He's going to order Hicks to get to the next door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. Unfortunately, that is Hudson's. I messed up these. That's Hudson. That's Hicks. He's Hudson, sir. He's Hicks, sir. So Hudson gets to the door but can't do anything because that was his second action. Now it is Ripley's turn. On her activation, she recycles 2. There isn't anything, and she draws 1. She drew grenades. Those aren't going to help her because while she's in this room, she cannot use weapons until she gets to this crate. So she can't equip them. All right. Hicks will also issue Frost to get to this door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's not going to get on this space next to the door because that would automatically open this door and allow this to shoot at him. So that's not going to happen. Now it is Ripley's turn. I need Ripley to stay in front of Newt. So Ripley wants to get to the door to flee. 1, 2. She's going to order Newt to get over here. And that is her turn. So Vasquez, at the start of her turn, she may look at any one blip. I'm going to look at that one. A 1. Okay. She's going to move. 1, 2, 3. She's going to guard this door, but she's not going to step forward because it would open the door and let the sentry gun shoot at her. She's going to order Gorman, 1, 2, to go to a computer. He has to make a tech test of 5. 3. Hey, he did it. So he can look at another blip. Let's look at that one. 1. All right, so far so good. I was hoping he'd reveal like a 5 so I'd feel better about it. Okay, that is it for the Marines. Wow. All right, here we go. It's the alien phase. The facehugger will move 1, 2, and attack Ripley. Ripley has a defense of 6, so a 6 or lower to save herself. She rolled a 4. She did. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Ripley. 6 or lower. She rolled a 3, so she did it. Oh. Okay. Then the blips. The blips, let's do these. You roll a d6 to see how many spaces. 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So this gun is going to start firing. You roll 2d10, and on a 7 or higher, it eliminates a blip. So a 9 and a 10, it misses this one. 3 and a 10, it hits this one. This one will move forward. This one will move. So remember, it can move 3. So it went 1, 2, 3. This is as far as it will move. So let's do this one again. And it did. Let's do this one. It did 6, and then this one will move up and 10. And it misses, so it went 1, 2, 3. So that's as far as it can move. And this thing shot 4 times because it missed 1, and it did. There were 3 gone, so 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's down to actually that's B. Excuse me. B goes down 4 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to 250. All right. Let's see what those do. 5. Ooh, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, so it starts shooting. First one, a 1, it hits. Second one, 6 and a 1, it hits. Then these 2 will step up. First one, 6 and a 10, it hits. And then this one, 10 and a 4, it hits. So it shot 4 times. That's number A. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's down to 250, both of them. Ooh, that's not good. All right, so that is it for the blips. Motion tracker phase, on turn number 1, I do not draw a card. It starts on turn number 2. So that's the end of that. We are now on turn number 2. And it is reset all the aim dials. So Hicks was at 7, Ripley, nobody shot, so never mind. Activation, Hicks can draw a card, sure. He got another pulse rifle. Well, that's not going to help me. All right. Can he give that to Ripley if she goes by him? I can't remember what the rules state about that. All right, so Hicks is going to move up 1, 2. And there's a reason I'm moving him closer to Ripley. He has a special ability that says any character within 2 spaces of him gets -1 on its defense roll. So this could help her survive if she doesn't survive this next round. Let's see. He will order Hudson to open that door. Hudson's tech is a 6. First attempt is a 10. Shoot. Second attempt, 3. So he got the door open. This is what I was hoping for. So now Ripley can run. It's Ripley's turn. On her turn, she recycles and she draws one. So she draws, she drew a hazard. Place this on your character. At the end of your activation, exhaust 2 cards. In addition, discard 2 if your character is in line of sight of an alien model. All right, so she's got a deep-seated trauma. Place this card. Okay, so she's going to run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She gets to the crate. The rules say that when she gets to the crate, she can search this deck for a weapon. So that's what I'm going to do. I want to get her a pulse rifle. Why not? And then you're supposed to shuffle this deck. So let's do that. All right, so Ripley's safe, but guess what? Newt is not. Newt cannot move. All right. Wow. All right. So, oh man, this is not good. Shoot. Now she can run, but if she moves here, she's going to have both of them get an attack on her, and I don't want to do that. The odds are not good. So she's going to stay put. And now it is, well, Ripley went. Newt stays where she is. Now we go to Vasquez. Vasquez can't do anything, but she can tell Gorman to try reveal a blip. Why not, right? Oh, no, wrong die. 5 or less. He fails it, of course. Gorman fails everything. All right. That is, that's it. So now it is their turn. So one of them will move to attack Newt, and this one will move to attack Hudson, but he gets to fire a shot. He will fire a weapon. He gets to roll a d10. He hits on a 6 or less. I rolled a 2, so at least he killed one of them. That's good. All right. The other one cannot. Hicks cannot take a shot because it's not next to him. It's called a reaction. What do you call it? I forget what he did. It's a defense fire. When an alien model moves into a space next to a character. Yeah, so she can't do anything. So that is. And can he order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Now he could order Frost to go in there. And if Frost moves next to it, does he get it? No, that's kind of a roundabout way of doing the rules. All right, Newt's going to have to survive this. That's all there is to it. All right, so Ripley went. Now it's Vasquez. So so now it's the that one is going to attack Newt. So Newt has to make a defense roll. She's not within 2 spaces of Hicks. So her defense is 5 or less. Come on. 3. She survived it. Okay. All right. Okay, that's good. That was the alien phase. Blip phase. How far is this one going to move? 2. 1, 2. But as soon as it moves, this one's going to fire on a 7 or less. It does hit, and that's B, so it loses. So that goes away. Now we do the motion tracker option. We draw 2 cards. So the first one is Alien Assault. You place 1 blip at spawn 2. And it says, if this spawn point already has a blip, move it 4 spaces. It does not, so it stays there. And then the second one is a false alarm. Yes. And it says recycle 1 card. So I can take this and put it under the reshuffle part. That's good. All right. Okay. We can do this. It is now back to Hicks. Reset. Did anybody fire? Hudson did, but I forgot to move his dial, but he's reset. So Hicks Hicks will. You can fire. I think you can fire through a friendly. You just can't. Let me double check that. I want to do it right. So, attack a character. Take an attack. Can attack any alien. Blah, blah, blah. So you may shoot through aliens, but you cannot shoot through characters. Crap. But you can move. Characters take a move action. Move. Characters may move in any direction. A character may not move through the walls or alien, but a character can move through a space as a character, but must stop. All right. So Hicks is going to go boom, boom, and he's going to be right up next to it, and he's going to fire his weapon. He hits on a 7 or less. Come on. An 8, of course. But hold on. Once per turn, exhaust a card from your hand to re-roll attack. So he's got 2 cards. Which one do I want to get rid of? I'm going to get rid of the pulse rifle. I don't need it. So he'll exhaust that to roll again. He needs a... it goes down to 6. You still have to do the aim. It's 6 or less, and he rolls a 9. Unbelievable. Wow. Okay. That's not good. All right, so unfortunately, he missed, but he's still got Hudson. Hudson, get in here. 1, 2, 3. Hudson will fire. He hits on a 6 or less. Where's that other blue die? There's 1. Okay, 6 or less. Come on. He rolled a 9. Unbelievable. Okay, if you fail, okay, so he cannot re-roll that. He moved, and he cannot re-roll. But it is now Ripley's turn. Ripley's going to tell Newt to get out of there. So she can move 1, 2, 3, 4. What's her move? 4. And then she'll double move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ripley can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She moves 5. So she cannot shoot through Hicks. So unfortunately, she can't do much. So she's gonna move. She wants to stay out of range of looking at an alien because of her hazard card. At the end of your turn, exhaust 2. So I don't think I did that last turn. Let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2. Okay. And just to be fair, I don't think I did it. She's not going to see an alien, so it's the end of her turn. And then it goes to Vasquez. Vasquez cannot do anything other than tell Gorman to look at that blip. So he's got a tech of 5. He rolled a 5, so I can look at that. Let's look at it. It's a 3. All right. It is turn 2, by the way, so got to remember that because I got to call the dropship. Okay, it is now the alien turn. The alien will attack. I'm going to say Hudson. That sort of follows in this when they attack the thing. Hudson was the one that got attacked. So Hudson needs to make a defense roll of 5 or less. And he does. He makes a 2, so he survives. All right. What was this for? What did that get there? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I pulled it for Ripley because she got a pulse rifle. Okay. So that's it for the aliens, right? Yes. So the blips. Let's roll for the blips. How far do they move? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they're not out in the hallway yet. Now we draw motion tracker. First one, it's going to place a blip at 2. And it says each alien model within line of sight of the queen. We're not doing the queen rules, so it doesn't matter. Second card, another 2. If this spawn point has a blip, move it 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah. All right. This hallway is not looking good. All right, so that's it for the alien phase. Reset the aim counters. 7, 8, 8. Okay, everybody's good. It is now Hicks' turn. Draw an endurance card. Yes, please. Might be something good. Grenades, not good. Can't really use them right now. Hicks will shoot. Actually, on his turn, he's going to aim, so he'll go up to an 8, and then he'll fire. Just better odds, right? 8 or less. and he rolled a 9. He'll exhaust the grenades to reroll. So now it's down to 7. So maybe he'll fire again. 7 or less. Come on. Oh, come on. 10? All right, so he'll order Hudson to fire. Hudson needs a 6 or less. Come on. I rolled a 3, so he takes care of the last one. Somehow, some way, Ripley and Newt survives. All right, now I just need to get everybody out of here, but I have to hold until turn 4. And I don't know which door to go out of because I don't know if the dropship's going to go here or here. Okay, so anyway, so what did I just do? I drew the cards. They killed. Now it's Ripley's turn. So Ripley's going to order Frost to rest. So I get to put 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 under the thing. And now it is Ripley's turn. Ripley goes. She's going to come down here to the command center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. She wants to stay with Vasquez. Frost has a flamethrower. I don't want to be anywhere near him. And she'll order Newt, follow me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so she can stay right with her. End of Ripley's turn. Exhaust 2. 1, 2. And at the end of your turn, exhaust 2. Discard 2 if it's in line of sight. It's not in line of sight, so I don't have to do that. And then we go to Vasquez. Vasquez will look at this one. Oh, I didn't already look at that one? I think I did. I don't remember. 2. All right. And she'll order Gorman to do his thing. 5 or less. No. Yeah, 5 or less. Oh, we got it. Let's look at this one. 3. Okay. So, again, the number doesn't matter because it just destroys a blip outright. All right. That is the end of Vasquez's turn. The blips. No, there's no aliens. So now we do the blips. Well, 4. 1, 1. All right, so this one's going to fire. First one, 4 and a 3 is gone. That's 1 shot. Second one, 4 and a 1. This one's gone. So down 2. That's A. 1, 2. They're down to 150. And then this one will move, what did I say? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then we draw 2 tracker cards. A blip at 2. Again, reveal a card. If it's blue or red, it's not. So nothing new happens. So you reveal it, it goes back on, and this one just goes there. And then the second one is at 3. Okay, put 1 at 3. Reveal a card. It's a green. Nothing happens. All right, so this one goes. All right. I can't remember when you reveal a card. I think it goes back on the top. I don't think it goes into the exhaust. I'll have to look into that. Okay, shuffling these up. So let's see. That is the end of that. It is now the Marine's turn, finally. All right, Hicks is going to get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he'll just stay with Frost and Hudson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'll stay with Hicks. I will tell. I'll tell Hudson to rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hicks will rest. There's only 2 left, so everything's back under here. That's good. So everybody's rested, and I've got no cards in the exhaust. It is now Ripley's turn. Ripley, she must draw 1. Body armor. I don't need that. Actually, grenades and body armor. Might as well hold on to it. Now, she's going to stay put, but it says at the end of your turn, exhaust 2. So you got to exhaust 2. There's no aliens in sight, so she doesn't have to discard any. And she can tell Newt to rest, which immediately puts these back under. So that's good. And then it's Vasquez's turn again. Gorman, take a look at this one because we're probably going to have to fight that one because I think this one's going to be out of ammo soon. Actually, let's look at this one. If he passes 5 or less, he did. Let's look at that one. That's a 3. Okay, so it is now. This was turn 3, by the way. I forgot to turn the dial. Turn 3, and nobody's going to do anything because they can't. They can't go anywhere. They can't do anything. They can't aim. All they can do is rest and wait for that turn 4 for the dropship. So that's what's going to happen. It is now the end of the turn. Actually, Vasquez on her turn can look at 1. Let's see what this one is. It's a 2. Okay. And that's it. So the blips will move. Let's do this one first. 2. 1. 1. 1, 2. Actually, I think it's right. Is it right there? I can't remember. Where is that? 2 is right there. Yeah. So it goes 1, 2. Okay. And now that one's going to get shot at. And it hits. So this one's gone. And this A lowers another 50. It's only got 2 shots left. All right. This blip. 5. The closest is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't matter. I'll just send them this way. Okay. And then draw 2. They're inside the perimeter. Place a tunnel that is within line of sight and next to this character. Well, it doesn't. All right. It says reveal a card. Green. Place 1 blip. So you place a tunnel and you place a blip next to a character. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick a random blip. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rolled a 2. So the blip is going to be next to Hudson. So he's like, whatever, man. And it reveals, by the way, since it's next to him, it's 2. So there's 2 aliens. 1, 2. So he's in for a shock in a minute. And let's see. And then I draw another one. Alien drones. Player must either discard 1 barricade. There are no barricades. Or place a second blip at spawn point 1. So I have to place... First I place 1 there. Oh, no, I place 1 at 4, excuse me. And then I place 1 at 1. All right, so that's fine. All right. Okay, now the blips are starting to come out. It is now the Marines phase. So, here's what. So Hicks can't do anything except draw a card. He'll draw a card. Microscope. Take a tech test. If passed, reveal the top 3 cards of the endurance. If it's a hero, place 1 in your hand. Recycle a card. Take 2 rest actions. And I'm not going to use that one yet. All right. So he draws a card. He's going to issue an order to Hudson to aim, which takes it up to 7. And he tells Hudson to fire. So Hudson will fire his weapon at that alien or aliens. He needs a 7 or less. He rolled a 3, so 1 is gone. And you know what? He's going to... I should have told him to fire then move, but that's okay. So then yeah, that's what I'm going to retro that. He still made the thing. So I'm going to tell him to fire and move, then fire. He didn't move away from it, so he's okay. Now at least... But Hicks still can't shoot because, we'll just do it the way I originally planned it. Hicks has already done his 2. He has to take his action before he gives an order to a grunt. So he's ordering the grunt to fire. Now Hicks can his thing goes down to 6, and he can exhaust another card to fire again since he's got a full auto. So he needs a 6 or less, and he rolled a 3. So he took care of the aliens that popped up. That's good. All right. That would have been the one in the movie that grabbed Hicks and pulled him down. But this time around in my movie, Hudson made it. Or didn't grab Hicks, grabbed Hudson, excuse me. All right. So Hudson and Hicks have gone. It is now Ripley's turn. Ripley, she'll just tell, she'll rest to put those 2 back under. And she has to exhaust 2 because she's got terrorized. So that's fine. She tells Newt, stay put. Then Vasquez does the same thing. Vasquez says, Gorman, do a tech test, 5 or less. He does. Which one do I want to look at? Let's look at This one's getting ready to lose its ammo. Is that A? Yeah. So let's look at this one. 3. Just keep it there for now. So Vasquez is gone. Gorman's gone. That's the end of that. No aliens. Blips move. Let's do this one. 2. 1, 2. Let's do these. 1. 1. All right. By the way, it's going to be turn 4 next. So the blips move. Now we do this. We reveal motion tracker. False alarm. Recycle a card. Okay. And then the next one is hidden attack. 2 at 2. Man, if this card's blips are placed on a spawn point in line of sight of a character, discard 4. They're not. 1, 2. Okay, so there we go. Actually, I'll just put it behind it. You can put them wherever you want, so put them to your advantage. Put it behind it. Okay. That is it for the motion tracker phase. It is now back to the marine phase. Reset all the dials. Yes, 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 yes. Hicks. This is turn 4. So now I get to start rolling for the dropship. So turn 4. Hicks. Everybody's, you know what? I need to spread out in case those tunnel cards are. So I'm gonna tell, I can move through. So I'm gonna move him here, which I could have done earlier. I don't know why I didn't think of that. You can move through a character. And I'm going to tell Hudson to move over there. That way, if there's any more tunnel crap, I can deal with it. And Frost, stay put. All right. Now it is Ripley. Ripley must, and she can recycle 2, and then, of course, she exhausts 2 every time. And Newt will stay put. There's no aliens in sight, so she doesn't have to discard 2. And then Vasquez, same thing. Gorman fails the tech test. It is now the end. Well, it's not the end of the turn yet. Blips will move. This blip. 4. 1, 2, 3. So let's see if it gets hit. It does. This one's destroyed. This one B goes down 1 to 150. Let's do these. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. All right. Now it is this thing. Place 1 at 2. If you cannot discard a barricade, place another one at spawn point 1. All right. And then the second one is 1 at 1. That's another one there. If this blip is not placed on a spawn point within line of sight, move it 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Fine. Reset the dials. Everybody's back to where they should be. Nobody has fired anything. Let's see. How am I doing on time? Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not running out of hard drive space. I can't remember where this card went. I'm just going to put it in there. Okay. It is now Hicks' turn. Draw 1. Sure. Shoulder lamp. Look. Free action. Look at the top card of either the endurance deck or the motion tracker. You may exhaust this card to place a card at the bottom of the deck. Do not play any cards revealed this way. Ooh, that's a great one. I will pay his microscope to equip. Well, it says equipment. He can't do it. Well, his weapon goes here. Sorry, I should have done that. And then he can equip it. All right, so he's got body armor and a shoulder lamp. And as a free action, look at the top card of the endurance deck or motion tracker. I'm going to look at the top card here because if it's a hazard, do not play any hazard cards revealed this way. It's not. Look at the top card. You may exhaust it to place it on bottom. I feel safer already. Reroll a failed defense. Or you may exhaust this card to place that card on the bottom of the deck. I'm not. I'm going to leave it right there. That's a good card. All right. So, let me think. Where am I? We're at the end of turn 4, so I get to roll a D10. And if it's 4 or less, the dropship gets called. It's a 7. It does not. So we are now at turn number 5. Hicks will tell Hudson to rest, which recycles these. And they're just going to stay put. Ripley's going to stay put. She exhausts 2. Oops. And Newt will rest, which will put the 2 right back under. And Vasquez, again, tells Gorman to double check. He did it. Okay, so let's reveal this one. This is a 1. Okay, I hate to waste it, but you hate to waste ammo on a 1, right? Even though it's a blip, you don't know that. Still, it's a waste. All right, that is the end of their turns. It is now the blip phase. I was going to do these. Sorry. 1, 2. All right, so it's a hit. This one's gone. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so this is the last shot it can take, and it does hit. So this one is, it's out. All right, we'll put it over here. So now they can come out because this gun can't see them. So that's pretty good. I got to do these blips. So how many do they roll? How many do they move? 6. Great. This one moves. Let's do it. It destroys it. So that's down. This is down to 0. This is down to 100. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that one. 4 and an 8. That's destroyed. It's down to 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one will move here. Let's see if it hits that first one. It does. This one's gone. It's zeroed out. So those are done. And this one will move here. And then this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's it for the blips. Let's do these. Put 1 at 4. Okay. And it says, if this blip is not placed on a spawn point line of sight of a character, move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then another 1 at 4. And then this one says, each alien model within the lines. Okay, it's a queen, so it just stays there. All right. All right, it is now the end of the turn. I roll a d10. Is it a d10? I think it's the d10. I would hate to think that I'm supposed to be rolling a d6. Roll the Marine die if it's equal to or less than. All right, so I need a 5 or less. Come on. I rolled a 2, so we got the drop ship. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And of course, it's going to appear here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shift all these up here. And I'm going to take the drop ship. And I'm going to connect it right here. Oop, no, it goes this way. Okay. And there are blips, by the way. So the blips are, and I'm going to do this randomly. I'm going to shuffle these up. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those aren't spawn points either, so hopefully once I kill them off, they'll be gone permanently. All right, Bishop calls in. I'm at Terminal B. Get here, So that was good. That was really good. All right, so it is now turn 6. I guess it doesn't really matter because at this point doesn't matter. It is the Marines' turn. All right, let's get out here. So Hudson is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he is going to order Hudson to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's going to order Frost. Well, he moves, and he's going to fire. So hold on. So let's fire the gun. He's got a 7 or less. And he rolls a 10, so he misses. He orders Hudson out. Hudson moves. He tells Hudson to fire. Hudson will fire. Hudson is a 6, and he misses, so he's now down to 5. He tells Frost to get out here. 1, 2. Frost, the flamethrower, in the front way of the camera, exhausts 2 cards. Choose a space that is 2 spaces away. Okay, so it's 2 spaces away. That's not good. So he was here 1, 2, 3, 4. He could get there and fry this one, which is what he's going to do. He's going to go here. He rolls. The flamethrower is roll for each model and token in space with one. The weapon always hits on a 7 or less. So he's going to roll. Try to roll a 7. He rolls a 9. He misses. Great. Good for you. And by the way, this gets revealed as a 1. All right, that's fine. It's going to attack Frost in a minute. So, but Frost will get a defense roll. Now Frost had to exhaust 2 to fire that, so I'll do that. That is all the Marines can do. Now it is Ripley's turn. Ripley, get there. So Ripley's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Newt behind me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then, she's got to exhaust 2. But there's no aliens in her. Well, yeah, there is. There's an alien line of sight, so she's got to do discard 2. That stinks. Do not want cards going in the discard pile. All right, so she has gone. She'll tell Newt to rest. Well, no, Newt can't because Newt double moved. Never mind. And then it is Vasquez. Vasquez, get out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4. She can move 4. She has line of sight to the alien, so she will. She exhausts 2 cards to fire, not 3. 2 cards. And she rolls 2d10, and she hits on an 8 or less. I rolled a 7 and a 7, so that one is gone. All right. Gotta love Vasquez. All right. That is it for... No, Vasquez tells Gorman, get out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's back here. All right. This is... So far, so good. All right. It is now the end of the Marine phase. Activate the blips. So they're all in there. So let's roll 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It gets revealed as a 3. Eee. All right. And it also keeps moving. So it will move towards to Frost. But Frost gets a chance here to not die. He is now rolling a 7 or lower because of his weapon. He rolled a 5. So I think they all die. Let me remember that. Choose a space that's 2 spaces away. Roll for each model and token. Okay, so you got to do for each. So the first one dies. Second one dies. Second one died. All but one. So there's 1 left. All right, and it's going to attack him. So he has to make a defense roll of... His defense is 4. Man, these Marines, come on, 4 less. Come on, 4 less. He does not. He is out. He dies. And I believe, if I remember right, the alien goes with it. It's like they take him. If you fail your defense roll, you're toast. Let me double check that. If the character fails, they get knocked down. Oh, okay, I'll take that. I think he was right here. Yeah. He gets knocked down. If you roll a 10 or more when defending, the character is instead killed and is removed from the game. So, defense prayer rolls. If the result is less than or equal. Okay, yeah. So if the character fails his defense, they get knocked down. But if you roll a 10 or more when defending, the character is instead killed and removed from the game. So he didn't roll a 10, thankfully, so he would have been killed. So he's knocked down. So there's still a chance to save old Frost. All right, the blips. What did I say they were moving? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these blips, which is really not good, are going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, or 1, 2. Wait, it's right here. Where was it? It's right there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. They can move diagonally as long as there's not one of these rounded types to indicate you can't. All right. Now here's the problem. Ripley is going to lose her mind if she starts seeing aliens at the end of her turn. But there's really nothing I can do about it because they're going to reach them before they reach these guys. So I need to get Vasquez down here. So Hicks is going to go first. Hicks, wait, I'm sorry, wait a minute. So the blips moved. Now we do this. 1 at 3, and it says if this already has a blip, it does not. And then another one at 1. Each alien model, let's say, okay, doesn't do that either. All right, that's the end of that. So all the blips moved, did the motion tracker. Now it's the Marine turn. Hicks will fire. Actually, Hicks gets to draw a card first. Oh, he drew a hazard. Reveal cards until you reveal a blue. Or you have revealed 5. Discard all revealed cards. If you discard one or more this way, we shuffle the bar. Okay. One. Okay, there's the blue. So, and then this goes back into the. This gets back in here. Shuffle this card back into the exhaust pile. All right, so you shuffle it in the exhaust pile. Okay, whatever. Man, those hazard cards stink. All right, there we go. All right, so Hicks will fire. Well, he'll aim. He's going to go to 8, and then he'll fire. So he needs an 8 or less. He exhausts a card to fire, and he rolls an 8, so he takes care of that one. He orders Frost to stand up, which is an action, and he tells him to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's his move? 4. And he tells Hudson to get moving it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I made a mistake. I've been moving Hudson 6, which is, and I've been moving Hicks 6, which is wrong. But I learned my lesson. I was looking at their defense. I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, just gonna keep going. So Hicks is gone with his guys. Hicks cannot move because he aimed and then he shot, so he's good. Ripley. This door is not open yet, so Ripley can go in. 1, 2, 3. She can move 5. She sees this one, which is a 3, but she's got a weapon, so that's good. So she will exhaust and fire. She gets to fire 2. Her aim is 7. She doesn't have any special ability, does she? At the start of your activation, no. You know, when I switched them, I forgot to switch these. I was looking at these going, these aren't her cards. All right. Grunts firing and exhaust one less card to make an attack. Each grunt takes an aim action at the start of each own phase. The character may activate an additional grunt. Okay. So she's just going to fire. So she's got a 7 or less. She does not. She misses, which is not good. All right. I'm going to put her here. She would have taken a step back to free. All right. And this is 3 now. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. And she can see them, which is not good. All right. She tells Newt to stay outside. Don't come in here. She can order one. Actually, she can order one person. She can't order Hudson because he already took the order from Hicks. She could order Gorman, but he's only got, what does he have? He has a shotgun. I did give him a shotgun instead of a pistol. Gorman can move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gorman will move here to protect Ripley. Exhaust one card when you make an attack with this weapon. Okay, so exhaust. It says this weapon may only target a model within 3 spaces. It is. And it always hits on a 5 or less. So that's better than his 4 or less. So I'll take it. 5 or less. And he rolls a 9. So he misses. Great. Okay. It is now Vasquez's turn. Actually, at the end of her turn, she exhausts 2, and then she discards 2 because she can see an alien. All right. Vasquez, get your butt down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then double it. 1, 2, 3, 4. She'll put right here. So she can at least, if Gorman gets wiped out, she'll have a shot. And that is it. Oh, wait, she can order Frost. Nope, he already ordered Frost. So Frost and Hudson were given orders. So that's that. Okay. Make sure this thing's still recording. Let's see. That is it for the Marines. All right, so now we have alien phase. So this alien will move up to there. It is a defense roll with Gorman gets a defense roll. He rolls 5 or less to shoot. He rolls an 8 and he misses. Of course he misses. So now he's got to roll a defense roll. His defense is 4, but there's 2 additional aliens here, so it's +2 to this roll, and he fails it. So he is knocked down, And Vasquez is next to it, so Vasquez will get a chance. She can exhaust 2. Actually, he had to exhaust 2 for the shotgun, right? No, exhaust 1. So she's going to exhaust 2 to fire her gun. And she rolls 2d10, and she hits on an 8 or higher because it reset. Actually, that's hers. 8 or higher. 10 and a 3 knocks down 1. So she will choose to shoot again. She exhausts another card, but now she's down to 7. She got it. Knocks down another one. And she's down to 6, and she'll pay the next card to do it again. 8 and 9. She misses on that. All right. But the alien already did its attack, so that's fine. Now it's the blips, the dreaded blips. Let's do this one. 2. 1, 2. Let's do these. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Now let's do those. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now, motion tracker. 1 at 1. That's not good. And it's revealed because there's line of sight, and there's just one model there, and that's okay. And then the next one is 2 at 3. Oh, no. 1, 2. Players must choose to exhaust 4 or place one more blip. At 1, I'll place a blip. Exhaust 4. I'll exhaust 4. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. And that was the second one. Is that right? I did 1 there. Didn't I do? Yeah. And there was 1 at 1. Yeah. All right. So that is that. Wow, boy, this is not looking good. Okay, it is now Hicks's turn. Hicks sees this one, which is just 1. So he will fire, hopefully hit it, and then he will move. All right, so he will fire. He's at 7. Roll a 10, but he can exhaust a card. He does not have a card to... Can he discard a card? The character may re-roll any defense. Exhaust a card from your hand to re-roll Hicks's failed attack roll. He does not have a card in his hand, so he cannot. So he'll move. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and he'll tell Hudson to fire. Hudson, well, he did fire, and then he will fire. Oh, got to reshuffle. Keep forgetting to tell people to rest to get this deck drawn down. Hudson will fire. Hudson is a 6 to hit. So he will pay his 1 to fire. 6 or less. He rolls a 3, so he takes that one out, and he will run. 2, 3, 4. All right, got them all grouped up here. Okay, now it is Ripley's turn. Ripley has... Gorman is down, so she can fire. She's going to do that. She will fire. She hits on a 7 or higher, 7 or lower. She rolls a 6. That one's gone. And she didn't move, so she could take another shot. She'll shoot at this one. So she'll shoot, and 6 will hit because it went from a 7 to a 6, and now it's down to a 5, but she did hit this one, which is very good for her. And then these all reveal. Ugh. Oh, no, not that one. Sorry. All right. Ooh. But thankfully, I've got Vasquez getting ready to do. So I'm going to order Gorman to stand up and move aside. And now I'm going to let Vasquez hit this 4 because that's about all I can do. I'm going to order Vasquez. Well, hold on. I'm going to order Newt to rest twice, so she can do 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These go back under here. Ripley moved in font. So Ripley is done. She can see aliens, so she has to discard 2. And she has to, or exhaust 2 and discard 2. But remember, at the beginning of her turn, she can recycle 2. So I'll just put 2 back in. I'm getting this all out of order, but it's okay. There's a lot going on here. So she did that. And now it is Vasquez's turn. Vasquez will move up and fire at this one. So she exhausts 2. She's at 8 to hit. So her first shot is an 8 and an 8. So this goes down to a 3. 1. I'm just going to put tokens on here instead of the little aliens. I'll just put 3 on there. 1, 2, 3. All right, she goes down to a 7. She's going to fire again. 9 and a 2. That hits another one. She goes down to a 6. She's going to fire again. 7 and 9. She misses. All right, she is done. She can order one person. She orders Hudson. Is that Hudson? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, she can't. She cannot. Did I skip Hicks? I think I did. I can't remember. All right. Let's play this out. So she missed. Now it is the end of her turn, but she can order one person. She ordered Gorman to get out of the way, didn't she? Or that was Ripley. I think that was Ripley to get out of the way. So she still has one more order. She'll order, I don't know, Frost to rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Okay, that's all I can do there. End of the turn. Oh, golly. The aliens attack. So this one will move 1 and attack. She will attack Vasquez. Vasquez does get to shoot, a defense shoot of 5 or less. She rolled a 3 and a 4, so this one is gone. And she goes down to a 5. This one will go 1, 2, 3. She gets another defense roll. She's at 5 or less. She rolls a 3, so she does kill 1, and she can keep going because it's an automatic. So she's down to a 4 now. 4 less, and she rolls an 8 and a 2, so she kills this one. And now she's down to a 3. All right. This one, what did I say they moved? 6? Yeah, or they moved. They're revealed, so they will move a full 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one gets within a space of Vasquez. She's at a 3. Golly, this is getting hard. She has to exhaust. She rolled a 9 and a 7, so she misses. So that one right there will attack her. Her defense is a 4. There's 1, 2, so she needs a... her defense is a 2 or lower, and she rolls a 5, so she is down. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to Ripley. Ripley will get her chance. Ripley's at a 5. She'll fire. That's a 5, so that knocks 1 down. So there's 2 left. She goes down to a 4. She will fire again. Don't really have a choice. I rolled a 1, so that's dead. She's down to 3. She's going to fire again, as long as you keep hitting. 3 or less, and she rolls a 6. So she misses. Does she make her defense roll a 6? She does, so the alien does not knock her down. She's still standing. Let's do the blips. The blips are going to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, these are all revealed. Ooh, 2, 3, and 4. All right, now we do that one up there. Let's see what it does. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Got to watch your rear. All right, these. 2 on 4. Come on. 1, 2. Okay, and 1 at 3. Oh, come on. Player must discard one or place an additional at phase 1. All right, so that one gets revealed as a 3. Great. 1, 2, 3. Thankfully, I've got Gorman there with his shotgun to just do wonders. That is the end of that. It is the Marine phase. Let's get Hicks in here. Hicks is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to come right up next to these aliens, run in here, and start blasting. So he's at 7. He will fire. 7 or less. He rolls a 10. You know what? This is not looking good for me. I'm going to take a card into his hand like I should have done, and then I'm going to re-roll it. Now he already has to roll a 6 or less, and he does. So he kills 1, and then he exhausts 1 to fire again. Now he needs a 5 or less. He rolls a 2, so he kills that one. He's going to fire again. Now he needs a 4 or less, and he did not get it. So that's okay. He's going to order Gorman to kill this thing. Gorman will go 1, 2, 3. Gorman fires his shotgun at 5 or less. He misses. He's going to order Hudson to get in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Hudson sees all these aliens. Vasquez is still down on the ground, so he's going to fire at this one. He exhausts. He fires it as a 6. And he misses. All right. That is all we can do for them. It is now Ripley's turn. Ripley will fire at this one. She hits on a 6. Oh, I got to reshuffle. Oh, boy. I'm almost out. Gotta rest. Gotta find some time to rest. Recharge this deck. All right. She will fire. And she hits on a 7 or less. 7 or less. She hits and kills it. Okay. She gets 2 actions, so she's going to go ahead and fire at this one in front of her. And she's now at a 6. So 6 or less, and she hits. So that goes down to a 2. And she will fire again. She's down to a 5 or less. Roll a 5 or less. She rolls a 2. She takes out another one. Now she's down to 4. And she'll fire at it. Might as well. 4 or less. Come on. 3. She got it. She killed all of them. All right. That is the end of her turn. She will tell Newt to rest 2 times. So she gets, 6 cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That goes under here. It is now Vasquez's turn. Vasquez will stand up, and she will shoot at the nearest. So she exhausts 2. She is at 8 because the turn reset. 8. She rolls 2. 8 or less. Come on. 6. We'll do it. That goes down to a 1. That goes right there. And then she is down to a 7. She will exhaust another one. 1 and 6. That will kill this one. So she stood up as an action, so that's all she can do. So that was her second action, was to fire. So these, oh, this is not looking good. She can give an order. She tells Frost to get up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it double moves. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put Frost right there. So he'll get at least 1 defensive shot on him. That's the end of that. Ripley, by the way, at the end of her turn has to discard 2. Or, I'm sorry, recycle 2. Then exhaust 2. And then discard 2 because she can see aliens. All right. Let's keep going. Let me think. How am I going to do this? It is now the alien's turn. So this one will move up, and he will get a chance to fire. He hits a flamethrower hits on a 7 or less. 7 or less. So the first one is a hit, second one is a miss, and the third one is a hit. So this goes down to just one alien. But it attacks Frost. And Frost's defense is a 4. So he's got to roll 4 or less. He does not. He's knocked down. This alien will move, what did I say, 5? 2, 3, 4. It's going to move up to Vasquez, who is at, I forget what Vasquez is at. Vasquez is at, I don't remember. She was at 8. Then she fired just that one. Yeah, so she's at 7, I think. She will shoot. So 1, oh boy, 2. These get shuffled. She will shoot, and she hits on us. We'll just say 7. She hits, so it goes down to 3. And she will fire again. She hits on a 6 or less, and she does. She'll fire again. She hits on a 5 or less. She does. And she'll fire again. And she hits on a 4 or less. And she does. Good old Vasquez. All right. So there's one alien that just attacked. It is now, the aliens went, the blips go. So roll for the blips. Let's roll for this one. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's roll for that one. 2. 1, 2. Newt doesn't hear the one coming up behind her. Let's roll for those over there. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. Okay. All right. I gotta start running. This is ridiculous. All right. I've got to do this. A blip at 2. Move at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then a blip at 3. All right, that's fine. All right. Man. Reset the dials. I got to start paying attention to this. Ripley's goes back up to 7. Hers goes to an 8. 6. Yes. All right, so we're all good there. All right. Hudson has an alien in front of him. One alien. The alien, he will attack by paying for 1. He will shoot it. He needs a 7 or less, and he gets it. So that's that. So on his turn, he's shot, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He sees this one, which is just 1. He can't do anything about it. Can't do anything about Frost here, although he does order Frost to stand up, and Frost can shoot. So it's a 7 or less, and they're all within 2 of him. So a hit and a hit. So both this one and this one are killed. So he's told him, so he can't do anything. He stood up and he fired. That's 2 actions. He fired and he moved. He'll order Gorman to rest, because, man, I'm almost out of cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Gorman's just going to stay there and not do much. All right, Ripley. Ripley is going to move up behind Frost. She will order Newt to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, and to rest. So she gets 3, I think. I think it was 3. And let's see what else. That's all Ripley can do. There are no aliens in front of her, but she does get to recycle 2, and she also has to exhaust 2. Exhaust 2 because of her special ability. And she has to draw 1, so she got a shoulder lamp, which isn't going to help me any. There are no more cards, so I get to shuffle this down here. Man, this game is getting out of hand. All right, it's home stretch time. All right, it is now. So Ripley moved. Now it's Vasquez. Vasquez, get out of here. Let's do this. She goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And she'll stay right here. No. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. She sees down here, she sees a 1. She yells, there's a single alien. She orders, I guess she orders Frost to get up here, or guard the flank. He'll guard the flank and he'll rest for a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Got to keep those cards shuffled. And that is Vasquez's turn. She'll look at this blip on her. It's a 1. Okay. It is now the aliens' turn. There are no aliens in sight, so they're blips still. Remember? Oh well, she did reveal this one. It saw her, so it's a 1 right here. So it will move 1, 2, 3, 4. It will move towards her. She is at an 8, so she will fire. And she hits, so she destroys it. That's fine. Okay. The blips will move. This blip. 3. 1, 2, 3. Those blips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right behind you. All right. Time to get to that ship. Got a reveal. 1 at 4. Okay, and another one. Recycle card, false alarm. All right, good enough. All right. Marine's turns. I'm just get out of dodge. Hicks is going to run his full 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He'll order Gorman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he'll order, well, I thought that was Frost. I'm getting these guys mixed up here. Frost and Hudson were mixed. All right. He'll order Hudson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get out of here, man. Game over. All right. I forget where I put her. I think she was right here. So now it is Ripley's turn. Ripley says, let's get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The exit is this space. So she's 1 step away. Hit Newt. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Vasquez goes. Well, wait a minute. She's got to exhaust 2. Or she recycles 2. And then she exhausts 2. 1, 2. And then Vasquez. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to leave her here with her gun just in case. She orders Frost to get up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is it for the Marine phase. Blips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one. 1. These. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Motion tractor. 1 at 4. And it got to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 at 1, which is right here. 1, 2. Players must choose exhaust 4 or place another one at zone 4. I'll put 1 at 4. Don't care. All right. All right. Now it is their turn. I think everybody can get out at this turn. So Hicks is 4. 1, 2, 3. So he's gone. He can order Newt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so she's gone. And he can also order Gorman. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're out. Then it goes to Ripley. There is an alien down here, but I don't care. Ripley is going to move 1. She can't give an order because she's out of the game. Vasquez will move. She's out of the game. And then at that point, it's everybody else. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So that is that. Man. Whew. Now, I am sure I made some mistakes during this game. There's just so much to track. But it was still fun. I mean, just getting Ripley out of the med bay was crazy. I am sure I did some things wrong. No need to point them out. I'm aware. I read the rule books before I play these games just to refresh my memory. But I know I made some mistakes, but it was still a fun game to play. All right. That's it. I'm tired. I will be back very soon for another game of Aliens, another glorious day in the Corps. I think the next one I do is... I think it's back on the Sulaco. I'll have to check it. I'm not sure. Anyway, I hope you've been enjoying this. I am such a fan of these movies, and to be able to play a game with these characters, and you get to feel. I mean, the anxiety when you're playing this game is there. It definitely is, especially when all these blips start swarming you. So, fun game. I highly recommend it. You can still get this game, even though it's not being published anymore. I see copies at game stores and things like that. So, if you're interested in it, you should still be able to find it at a reasonable price without having to go to eBay. All right, this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me as I played this really nerve-wracking game of Aliens, Another Glorious Day in the Corps. I will see you in the next episode. Until then, take care.